who had 180,000 New Zealand dollars deposited in his bank account in Christchurch. He applied for a mortgage of $70,000.
Right.
Against a $300,000 property. So he was putting something like $230,000 down.
Right.
And was only applying for like a mere 10% of the, or 20% of the value of the home for the mortgage. He was turned down because he's an artist.
Right.
So he went to the bank and took out his $180,000 in protest.
Right. That's right.
And all $20 bills he asked for. But somebody points out in our comment section, which is what I, originally thought of as soon as I saw that, is like, this is a great statement, and if everybody with real cash just withdrew it from these banks, because in fact, like if these banks are attacking you with the help of the central bankers, right, by paying you 0% on your savings, so you might as well just take your cash out and, it's war. They've declared on you.
Well, the whole world works on a fractional reserve model. So that if everyone went to the bank to get their money, of course, they could only satisfy maybe at most 1% of those requests, because they are only keeping maybe at most 1% of the deposits on reserve. So
as long as that 1% is not Warren Buffett or Bill Gates.
Well, again, the America, their entire foreign reserve bank account that they hold as a country is less than what Warren Buffett and Bill Gates have as a combined net worth. So if Warren Buffett and Bill Gates went to the United States Treasury and asked for their money back in cash, the United States Treasury doesn't have that money. They don't have money in their reserve account to cover those two guys. That's how little money is actually in the system. So, but to the New Zealand man in Christchurch, that's really not enough if you want to mount an effective protest. You need to take that money and put it into gold bullion. Everyone needs to take all their money out of the bank and put it into gold bullion. This way, as the banks collapse and the fiat currency system collapses, the value of that gold bullion will double and triple. So you have the last laugh on the banks. I've been saying this now for several years. As the fiat currency collapses, the system collapses, the value of the gold bullion is going to double and triple. So this guy in Christchurch, he needs to follow up on his campaign by putting that money into gold bullion, and I suggest putting it with, let's say, goldmoney.com or bullionvolt.com, where they hold your money in gold bullion